Today, representatives of 26 member states spoke passionately on the urgency and importance of eliminating violence against women. Of the 26 representatives, 17 were women and 10 were men. If there is some mathematician there who tried to figure out how 27 could go to 26, the United States had both a man and a woman. It is probably the first time in this Council that the voices of women outnumbered the voices of men. It is a sign of the recognition by delegations that women have a right to be in the vanguard of this essential quest. The men who spoke, however, were no less passionate and no less poignant, indicating the increasing resolve of our member states to end the insidious acts of violence against women in our hemisphere. Now, as we draw this significant meeting to a close, we should be both heartened by the progress we have discussed and yet deeply troubled by the stark realities that continue to confront women and girls globally. The insights shared by our distinguished speakers, for which we thank them, and the statements from various delegations have painted a vivid, if sometimes deeply disturbing picture of the challenges and triumphs in our collective fight against gender-based violence. It is with profound outrage and a heavy heart that we acknowledge the ongoing and egregious violence, especially the heinous crime of rape against women and girls in conflict zones, which is taking place even as I speak. This abhorrent act is not only a violation of human rights, but a stark reminder of the brutalities that continue to scar our world. It is unacceptable that in this modern era, such barbarities persist. Now, while we commend the efforts of member states in enacting legislation against violence directed at women, including in domestic settings, it is evident that laws alone are not enough, even though stronger laws and enforcement are absolutely needed. Enforcement and cultural change are imperative. We must acknowledge the gaps in our approach and strive for more comprehensive solutions. Education is a cornerstone of this change. Starting from primary schools, it is imperative that we inculcate values of respect and equality in our boys. Let us be clear, more needs to be done. Our discussions today have highlighted innovative approaches, and we have shared best practices. Yet the road ahead is long and fraught with challenges. We must intensify our efforts, pool our resources, and commit to sustained action. Every woman and girl, irrespective of her location, background, or circumstance, deserves to live in a world free from fear and violence, and free also from harassment in the workplace. As we conclude, all of us, women and men, must carry forward the spirit of collaboration and urgency from today's meeting. We must pledge to not only be voices against violence, but also to be active agents of change in our respective countries and communities. The world must become an equitable and safe place for all women and girls. Thank you all, colleagues, for your commitment and contributions to this vital cause.